Cleveland Browns are now 1-1 after defeating Jacksonville 18-13. Way better than being 0-2. Some people were thinking if they go 0-2, the season's done. Some would say they saved the season. I wouldn't go that far, but the victory was a huge one. If you were in the watch party, put a 1 in the comment section, letting me know you were there and you enjoyed yourself, as my voice is totally gone. But let's talk about Deshaun Watson. Everybody was talking about him up till this game. Week 1, he was absolutely not good at all, but the entire offense wasn't good at all. So Deshaun Watson, looking at his numbers, 22 of 34, 186 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers. He did have a rushing touchdown. No turnovers is the key, but he would have passed for over 200-something yards if he didn't have drops today. Amari Cooper had the yips. Elijah Moore had a couple of drops, I believe. Pierre Strong had a drop. His receivers were dropping everything today, and it was quite frustrating, especially when we're trying to get our starting quarterback in a rhythm. You want to catch the football. So that's number 1 for Deshaun Watson. But the key thing to me with him is no turnovers, zero zilch, zippo. That's how you win football games in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking is your friend. Extra point, field goal, punt. That's what you want to end with if you want your team to be successful, and the Browns were successful today. So I believe Deshaun Watson had himself a very good game. He had a play where he was Houdini, and I believe everybody remembers this play where he rolled out to the right after getting away from a sack, and he threw a ball that I didn't think was going to get there to Jerry Jeudy. And those are the things that Deshaun Watson brings that no quarterback the Cleveland Browns have had since I can remember that can make a play like that. Let's have a discussion about Amari Cooper for a second. I am worried about Amari Cooper, and I don't know what's going on. Some people say they believe that he's not trying, and it's because of the contract. They were thinking about trading him. I don't believe that to be true. Now, I could be naive because I am a happy person inside, and I want everybody to be good and like rainbows and flowers. I don't think that's the key, but this is not the Amari Cooper I remember from last year. He's having the yips. He's having the dropsies. He had 3 catches for 11 yards, and 7 was his long for today. That's not going to get it done if we want to be good this season. If we want to do what we expect to do, and that's make the playoffs, he's going to have to be better. So you let me know, what do you think is wrong with Amari Cooper? He had a drop last week that would have been a touchdown. He had a big drop this week that stalled a drive and went to a field goal. We would have got inside Jacksonville's 10, I believe. If I can recall right, during the watch party, we would have got inside their 10 and it would have been a first down. So coming out of this game, I'm worried about Amari Cooper. Who surprised me this game, and looking at the numbers, I'm looking through my phone here, Jerry Jeudy was the best receiver on the field today for the Browns. Jerry Jeudy was very good. We signed him, and some people had the reservations. Why did you get Jerry Jeudy? He's no good. He showed up when we needed him. 5 catches, 73 yards, no touchdowns, but he had a couple connections with Deshaun Watson where it was Watson and Jeudy, and I was like, are they starting a new law firm, Watson and Jeudy? I am here for it. Sign me up today. I was like, yes, sir. Jerry Jeudy was very impressive. Sideline catches, taking a hit after a catch, getting open for his quarterback. Everything we expected Amari Cooper to do, Jerry Jeudy is doing right now. Hats off to my guy, Jerry Jeudy. And another reaction that I have for this game, and I was very proud and excited for, was the defense. Now, I know it was 18-13, and I know that the Jacksonville Jags had a chance to win the football game at the end, but this defense played its butt off on the road. That's what we were worried about. If I'm looking at the numbers here, Trevor Lawrence was 14 for 30 for 196 yards. 14 for 30, 196 yards. I can say it 25 times, it's not going to change. If you were a Jacksonville fan or a Brown fan, home debut, Trevor Lawrence going 14 for 30, 196 yards. Was that on your bingo card? If you say yes, I want to see your bingo card. Please show it to me. All right, email it to me and I want to see it. I don't think nobody had that happening at home. The Browns defense showed up. They did not do anything until the very end, the second half. They had a couple of good drives. Now, they were in position to score at the end. I understand that, but that's more of a product of that prevent defense. That's a product of not being beat, knowing you have to have a touchdown to be beat. We had a key safety by Alex Wright, a big-time punt by Borokez. That was the punt of the year. Show me a better punt, and I will give you $50. I'm just saying, I'll give you $50 if you show me a better punt than what he did this year. And that was a big-time sack by Alex Wright, because that meant that Trevor Lawrence and the crew had to go get a touchdown, and a field goal was not the answer. And it made me happy inside. So I was very impressed with the defense. Denzel Ward's been a stud this year. Of course, CeeDee Lamb probably got the best of him, but CeeDee Lamb gets the best of everybody. He was locking everybody down. He didn't get an interception, but that's okay. We should have had a couple of turnovers this game. One called back by illegal formation on the kicker on a kickoff. We had a dropped interception by Martin Emerson. We had a strip sack by Myles Garrett, but we just didn't pick up the fumble. So our defense was elite this game, in my humble opinion. Is my opinion always right? No, but that's what I believe. Kevin Stefanski and his play calling. I thought he did a great job in the first half. Starting D'Onta Foreman, that tricked me, giving him the ball. Some people were calling for him to get it. D'Onta Foreman did very well with his time, 14 carries, 42 yards. He ran hard. He was wearing Kareem Hunt's old number 27, longer dreads. His only mistake was at the end of the game, that face mask. And then, you know, all the penalties after that. The penalties have got to get cleaned up, Kevin Stefanski. That's the coaching. That is discipline. Our penalties were way too much. Absolutely a disgrace and disgusting. All the flags that were going on. I thought I was going to have to be sent to urgent care because I was losing my mind on stream of all the penalties that we had. But I think Kevin Stefanski called a great game in the first half. The second half, the offense got stagnant. He got away from the run a little bit to me, but I think he made the worst call in his NFL career on that third down, where he decided not to run the football and just waste more time, chew the clock, and punt the ball. Maybe get in better field goal range if we get a good run. But he decided to roll out Deshaun Watson and do a pass play that could have been just the worst play ever if Deshaun Watson fumbled the ball, if he threw an interception. Because even though, listen, Deshaun had a great game, his decision making on that play wasn't the greatest. Eat the sack. But he tried to throw it away. Thank goodness it was ruled incomplete pass. Could have been ruled a fumble. Who knows what would have happened, but it stopped the clock, and it gave Jacksonville that many more plays in that much time because we did not run the football. They had no timeouts left. But that is my only critique of Kevin Stefanski, is that I think that was one of his worst play calls ever, and getting a little stagnant in the second half. I think he called a brilliant first half game, but I am not part of the, hate Kevin Stefanski fan club. I think he's a good coach. He's got to the playoffs 2 times in 4 years. So that's me on Kevin Stefanski. And that is my reaction. Huge win for the Browns. 1-1. Bring on the New York Fighting Giants and Danny Dimes. I'm ready. Are you ready? And let me know what I did miss. Your reaction to the Browns. We are now 1-1. And at the end of it all, man, it's about having fun and enjoying your team. Victory Monday is tomorrow. And that's all I got for you. If you've lasted this long, just leave a like, leave a subscribe, turn on your notifications if you're new. And at the end of your comment, showing that you made it this far, hashtag Victory Monday. It's the best day when you're a Cleveland Brown fan. Victory Monday. Until next time, it's all love. Peace.